Walipopata hizo mbili wakanyamaza, wakatosheka. Mimi nilikuwa napigania nyinyi kama mna rafiki watu ya Western katika Kenya hii na katika Gachagua. When I was fighting for shares, yenu ilikuwa kwa karatasi imeandikwa. Mimi ya kwangu nilikuwa napigania na kuna bahali imeandikwa. Nilikuwa na shida mingi sana na William Ruto kwa sababu ananiruka ile tulikubaliana a gentleman's agreement. Lakini yenu is written, and I want to challenge Musali and Wetangula. The 30% that was negotiated for Western Kenya, fight for it. Don't be cowards. It is there, it is written. So kama mna rafiki mnaweza tegemea kwa hii Kenya ndio Gachagua. I meant well for this region. Sasa wabunge wenu wakaambiwa ati mimi ni mkabila nauliza shares. Na ile shares nauliza ni yenu. Ile mimi nauliza yangu is not written anywhere. Rais anaweza ruka ama asiruke. Lakini yenu hawezi ruko. So we are saying, let the Luhya nation be united. And I have told you, I have seen brilliant sons of this land. The Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, the Honorable Cleo Malala, Governor Tebea and others. Please, back them up by being united. Because if you are not united, they cannot be strong in a negotiation. But if they come fragmented, you can't make an impact. And that is why, for the longest, kura yenu yote imekuwa kwa mtu mwingine ndio ana negotiate naye. Raila ametumia kura yenu hapo kwa serikali. Anatumia kura yenu anaenda EU. Kila wakati ametumia kura yenu. Why can't you just use your vote to negotiate directly? Ukuje kuongea na wengine. So tafadhalini, let the community be united. Let the leaders who have shown the mean well for the community take the lead. Come, let us talk people who are like-minded and who mean well for this country.
On this show that Gachagua is one of the most intelligent members we have as politicians. The way we found how many MPs right now have vied for 3-4 terms and they're yet to click anything. But if we have Gachagua who vied for the first term, became an MP once, shot direct to become the deputy president, and if we are not careful, we should become the president of this country, and we'll be surprised just like any other person. Why am I saying so? This gentleman knows that the power of the Kenyan politics is the people. Raila has gone through the same through that. They also supported William Ruto, who had the people now to become the president. The power of presidency of politics of this country is having support of the people. And that is what Gachagua gave William Ruto. And that is what Gachagua is gaining for himself right now. So he had an issue. He went to Nyandarua. And we all saw what happened, where he was attacked, but the guy was arrested. Unfortunately, he was a police officer who was threw tear gas there. But of course, the journey continued. I mean, the function went on later on. What I learned from there is unbelievable. I'm going to do a video about it, but today I want to talk about his journey to Western Kenya. He had a press conference where he was being interviewed by various media personalities. And there's so many things I picked from there, but most importantly, it is his advice to Murembe Nation or Western Kenya, and to be specific, to Eugene Wamalwa. Someone asked him his possibility to partner with Eugene Wamalwa for the next general election. And then he said very simple, give Eugene Wamalwa power. From me, I take it from the other side, that Eugene Wamalwa does not have the people. He does not have the numbers to present to the people. You go to someone who can bring you numbers, votes. He had mentioned some names like Ratembea. People who have campaigned and they have been shown that they can win, and apart from that, they have also been working to add it on top of all these other things, is that he has also started a movement by himself. So when did we see Eugene Wamalwa in Western campaigning there to unite the people around him? Not even a single time. He is with Kalonzo Musyoka on various media stations and various media briefings. He does not know that for you to be a deputy president, you must have numbers. There's nothing like impressing you. There's nothing like a dream. There's nothing like having a vision for this country. You must have numbers that you're bringing on board. That's why Matiang'i cannot just stand for presidency. Cannot go for presidency without Uhuru Kenyatta, because he does not have the numbers. So Eugene Wamalwa must go back and campaign and also get the Murembe Nation behind him to support Kalonzo if he wants to go with Kalonzo. But from all indications is that Gachagua, if he's going for presidency in 2027, is eyeing the Western region for deputy president. And if he goes for the Western region, that means that probably might win the presidency, because Western region will not be given a deputy president, because we know that Kindiki is there. And if Mlima produces a presidential candidate come 2027, youths vote for him, it's done. However, I know there's a trick William Ruto is going to use to finish Rigathi Gachagua. And of course, it's very clear Rigathi Gachagua, unless he calculates early enough to empower somebody. I'm going to do a video on that, but specifically, let me talk about his journey to Western. So therefore, Gachagua is eyeing the Western region. Have the Western backing up him, or maybe creating a base there, and then moving to the rest of these counties. Now, today went there because of Malala. Malala has been an ally of him. And actually, I've been his ally. Sorry about that. And actually, I've done it before and said that Malala lost the UDA Secretary General position because of his association with Rigathi Gachagua. We all saw that when he came from China, landed at the airport, gave a press conference where he was attacking William Ruto's right hand man, and ignored Gachagua's side. That's how he lost the job. He has suffered for Rigathi Gachagua. So he invited him for Malala tournament. Well and good. But the fact remains that in Western Kenya, we have vibrant people who can make campaigns go well. Like now, we can talk of Malala. Malala is asleep. He's an orator. He knows how to speak to the people. However, he only lacks some maturity that he needs to speak to the people. I mean, an ending maturity. I mean, there's a way he speaks later on, then he comes up with some childish sentiments that makes people say, what is this now? Coming some propaganda that doesn't make sense. But on articulating the issues of William Ruto and countering, is so good in that. He campaigned very well for William Ruto, and that's why I actually got this seat. So therefore, it is fair that Gachagua visits him and actually presides over the function that was the tournament. After solidifying the mountain, Rigathi Gachagua must move across the country, and that is his tactic. After getting the country, that is better now. He has to sound as a statesperson. He must not sound regional if he wants to be a president. That is very true. Because he cannot win the presidency with just Mount Kenya votes. He needs the rest of the country. And that's how he will win. Because William Ruto is working also day and night to ensure that he divides the mountain seriously. So from all indications, what is happening right now, the attacks in functions and such, it's very clear that likely William Ruto, they are going to use the same tactic to disrupt functions and ensure that even voting does not take place the way it is supposed to. And people are going to be intimidated right, left, and center. So it is very clear that Rigathi Gachagua now is eyeing the Western region, and probably is going for Natembeya. But Natembeya, I want to advise him that let him just remain on the ground first. But he can still move forward if he gets someone who is good, like Ndindi Nyoro, or maybe if he gets someone like Kalonzo Musyoka. But if they go with just Wamalwa, no. Wamalwa is lazy. He's lazy. He does not have even the funds to do campaigns in Western region. He does not have the numbers because he could not even win a senatorial seat from where he comes from. In Bungoma, could not win. In 2022, he did not win. So there's nothing he's going to bring on the table because they could not get any certain body and say these votes have gone for Raila Amolo Odinga because I have Eugene. Never. You know that. They don't know that. So therefore, Rigathi Gachagua has advised him very well and advised the people of the Mlembe Nation that support your leaders. If you want a leader to be given a higher stake, support him. Give him the numbers. When it comes to government, it comes with the people. It doesn't come with his stomach. That's what wetangula and mudavadi did. They did not give William Ruto votes. Instead, they went there with the name and their stomachs. Right now, they're having jobs. You see people in Western Kenya crying right, left, and center. And that's what Natembeya is saying. Let's have Tawe movement. That's what Gachagua is telling them, that you guys don't be cowards. Gachagua rose from Western Kenya. He's telling wetangula and other people, don't be cowards. Pick up and bring development to the people. If you just defend stories and lies and programs that are not functioning, as a country, we are heading nowhere. As Western Kenya, you're losing. Then stop being cowards. That is the advice that is given to the people of Mlembe Nation. Choose your leaders based on numbers. Give them support. Don't just let them go with their stomachs. They'll be rewarded, but people in Western Kenya will remain suffering. That's my video there and there. Please make sure you subscribe.